What's up, guys? I'm Jones.
And I'm Mann. And we're Jones and Mann. And tonight, on this special episode, we're Jonesing on Elijah Craig, 18. So, Jones, I know everybody's like, what's the special episode? What's going on?
Yeah, special episode.
What's happening? So, first of all, let me say, we started this process about 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. I kind of drug you into it. I think we're both kind of introverts from some degree. I think that I am, I get an extroverted side because of what it is that I do. This whole drinking on camera and all that stuff, and the TikTok and the YouTube, and you don't even do social media, none of that.
You got to add in the large aspect that I am huge into fitness.
Huge into fitness.
So this is the entire process has been
counterproductive
into my fitness realm of things.
Yeah. And I'm more about fitting this glass or this sandwich in, and you're in the real fitness. That we are essentially going to not necessarily call it quits.
No, we're inviting more guests, more Jonesers.
Yeah.
Please come over and help Mann support Jones and Mann.
Yeah. So I'm adopting the moniker Jones, my first name, middle initial N, last name Mann. So I'm gonna adopt Jones and Mann. Which technically I kind of been the brand this whole time. But I am going to become more of the brand side. And Jones, I don't know, you might go by another name at this point, but you're going to go more so from a guest standpoint coming forward.
Probably the Fat Uncle.
Fat Uncle. So Fat Uncle will come in, still join me on guests. It's not, it's not a fallout. It's not a breakup of the band. This is not. What's a good band? We're not New Edition.
No. New Edition always comes back together.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
we're not Houdini.
We're not Houdini. But we wanted to first of all really do this on camera with y'all to let y'all know like the full story behind it, and I wanted us to go out on something big. This is Elijah Craig 18. I wish it could have been Pappy's. Because we've been hunting Pappy's the whole time.
Once Pappy's come back, I'm coming back for Pappy's.
He's coming back for the Pappy's episode. But I also wanted to let the audience know so that you guys aren't like, where's Jones?
Yeah, and it's also why I have typically always been kind of ghost.
Yeah.
Is because you can't balance fitness and
fitness.
Drinking. Yeah, I'll show you some goods. You can't balance fitness and really go into heavy drinking or regular drinking
as regularly as and granted we only do once a week. You know what I'm saying? Which we technically gonna do once a week. We get together and do it.
Typically, you do like 6 episodes in a recording session.
But it's still a lot. It's still a lot.
It's extreme on the body. So then you can't enjoy in between.
So as somber of a moment as this is for me, and I hope y'all still continue to support me as I continue on with this journey. Let's crack an EC18.
Let's do this EC18.
Hard to find.
Very hard to find. Man, only if it would have been something more like the age or lineage of our friendship.
Oh, that's long.
Yeah, that's way longer than 18
years. That's longer than 18.
Man, that's you guys that may know us personally can kind of guess at how many years we've actually known each other and kind of rock with each other on different ventures.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not, this might be you guys enjoying this. The Joneses enjoying this are only enjoying the last 3 years.
Yeah.
But we've actually been on this journey for far
longer than that. So, it's a little bit of a somber moment, but we're gonna go out with a bang.
That smells delicious.
Smells delicious.
Good choice.
Let's clink them and drink them. Let's give it a taste.
Ooh, what is the proof it's on this?
90 proof.
It's only 90.
Only 90 proof.
Wow.
Felt a little more heat there.
Yeah.
And this is a bottle 6/12/2019. Barrel 4631. This has a little bit more heat than what we tried from a sample, but I'm gonna go ahead and pour us.
Yeah, please pour it on
Put it on the rocks because I feel a little heat there.
That drink's way heavier.
A lot hotter than
Yeah. The Angel got a lot of their share out of this one. But quite tasty.
It is tasty. I don't quite get the I had a lot of orange, a lot of citrus when I tried a sample. I don't really taste that in this bottle yet. And maybe it needs to breathe some for that to come out. Maybe, well, I don't think On the Rocks is going to make a, I mean, it may make a difference, but in the sample I had was a neat sample. That sample was fantastic. This is okay.
This is very okay for me.
Yeah.
But like I said, it drinks much heavier than a 90 proof. I was expecting maybe about 110.
Yeah.
Just off that neat pour.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did get some. The most I got out of it was more barrel aging than I did any other flavor.
Yeah, I was really surprised because I'm trying to think of who sent me a sample. And I've been, well, not weed. You've been sipping a little bit. I've been drinking a little bit. So I'm a little tipsy just because of the moment and just kind of trying to soak it all in and enjoy it. I can't remember who sent it. I'll try and put it down in the bottle. Let's give it a taste on the rocks.
Still a lot of barrel.
Still a lot of barrel. I don't know. I mean, I tried a sample of EC18. It was a lot better to me than what this is. Than this one is. Not to say that this one is bad, but this one isn't as great as that one. What do you think?
Having tried, and I'm assuming that this bottle is well over $100.
Yeah, it's 100 and let's say 130.
Okay, well over 100, well over 60.
Yeah, I would say secondary market is probably a couple $100, but I got it for retail. I'm just speaking. I want to say 120, 130, somewhere in that book.
And I'm saying all this to lead into what we tried earlier, which was the Bradshaw, which is like $45 to $60. And you know, I tried this, and unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately, unfortunately,
from a price point,
from a complexity standpoint, like the Bradshaw, I went back on the neat. I was like, "Ooh, this proof is high."
Yeah.
And I can't find a lot of notes. On this Elijah Craig, I can't find a lot of notes to make me be impressed by it.
Yeah.
And if I'm going somewhere like to a cookout or something, if I'm doing a cook, and I know I got a lot of guys there, I'm not gonna bring a good bottle. Well, not a horrible bottle, but Elijah Craig is normally my go-to. For that. When I take a bottle of 18
at 150, 120, 130 bucks,
at $100+.
I wish I had my phone with me. I could look it up and tell, but I'll put it down below. Like what I'm gonna say easily retail $200. I mean secondary is $200.
Well, I'm just gonna stay at the
retail
of, let's say, $120. I would not take this to a cook. I would not have this bottle out to impress.
Yeah.
And like I said, Elijah Craig is something that I take on a regular basis. If I'm doing a long cook, like a whole hog or something like that, that's something I take because it's something that it's a
price
whiskey.
point is good.
Price point is good.
It's decent juice.
It's decent juice.
It's easy. It's readily available.
Readily available, and for a nuance or non-bourbon drinker, they'll drink it and they can get a lot of notes.
Yeah.
From this, I'm not getting any more from the $20 bottle to the $120 bottle.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I'm with you. I was super excited beforehand. Little let down now at this point. Now maybe I'm muted a little bit because I've been drinking a little bit. This is one of those moments where, there's a lot of things going into this moment. So okay, first of all, before we rate it, I want to reflect on this time that you and I have spent together, and I want to express to the audience that's out there that this is just a matter of one setting right expectations. We kind of been like from the beginning. I said, hey, we're gonna drop an episode every week, and we've done that every week consistently. But I've done that every week consistently. But I also, it's kind of been Jones N Mann, as in and I don't want people to feel like, hey, where's Jones? What's been going on with Jones? Why is Jones not there? And I want
this kind of explains the whole thing.
It kind of explains the whole
where
thing.
Jones has been.
That now I'm Jones N Mann. I want to set that precedence so that people really understand. I hate it on one hand because this is the thing that I do with my ace, my homie. But I also understand it too because of everything that's going on. Not like you died or nothing like that, but I'm just, it feels that way a little bit.
Dying my last post on social media.
You are dying from social media kind of deal. Which I kind of always knew at some point. He's like, yeah. I kind of knew it always at some point it would come to this, to where either we would blow really, really big, and it had to be something super fantastic for you to say, okay, well, I'll do social media on a regular basis. Or either to a point where you're like, I am beat, I'm tired of this. There'll still be times where maybe we'll do whiskey festivals. You come through on as I got this really dope bottle. I definitely want you to. So all of those things will still happen.
I mean, the regular cookouts are not going to stop.
It's definitely not going to stop.
We do the regular cookout,
right? And
tastings will not end.
But it just sets the expectation for you guys as an audience, and it also relieves some stress from Jones. And that's part of building a really good friendship, which we've done over the years, is understanding what fills each other's buckets. I appreciate you for hanging in with me during all of this time and filling my bucket, because this is something that I wanted to do. And I appreciate you for being the anchor that's kind of kept me from, like, y'all see the size that it is now, to having someone saying, do
not buy another bottle.
Do not buy another. They're having.
Damn it! I'm telling your wife. Yeah, take your cards. Take your cash.
So just from having that aspect, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. But I'm still gonna try and keep y'all good content. Still once a week. Still dropping episodes. More guests. So I'm looking for more. Now I feel like it's 106 in Park, baby. Who's gonna be the next Jones? Well, I don't know. I'm Jones now.
Who's the next Joneser?
Who's gonna be the next person to kind of fill in with this? But I don't think I'll be the first person to say nobody can fill my Ace's shoes. And I'm not looking to fill my Ace's shoes, but I am looking to continue this journey. I feel like things are blowing up. I feel like we're growing. I got another couple years in me, so we'll see what happens.
Let's see how it goes, man.
So now okay, EC18, father of bourbon. That's what Elijah Craig's
yeah,
listed.
that's what a lot of people call them. And like I said, for the $20 bottle, I am for the $20 bottle of Elijah Craig. Typically, I'm impressed because you do get barrel age, you get vanilla, and just a touch of sweetness that takes you over. And this bottle continues on those type things.
Yeah. It's better than a $20 bottle, but
slightly better.
Had I tried this, I wouldn't have that bottle over there. And when I say that bottle over there, there's a second.
Yeah, there is a second bottle.
So again, my groundedness.
That is Jones not being on the... Man, do not buy that bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have a second bottle if I had tried this one first. I tried, I want to say it was Dysfunctional Marine. He had, I thought Dysfunctional had the 20, whatever year the Dysfunctional had was freaking awesome. That's 2020.
This is a 2020 bottle.
You want to open
it? Hey.
No. Because Jones like, let's go. But no. I might save it to see if somebody else wants to try it. But
there is a large enough bottle.
It is a little crack right there now.
Man, we are not opening a second bottle.
I don't know, just from
Elijah Craig.
Yeah. You know, $250 worth of whiskey.
And again, you see the sanity of the friendship.
Yeah. He he keeps me grounded. I just believe that, it is the moment, the experience.
Yeah.
So, boom. Let's get what has been the top 3 favorite things you've tried. And now it don't have to be whiskey, be whatever category. What's the top 3 favorite things, top 3 favorite episodes, experiences, whatever you want to say.
I think for me the funniest episodes was with Jelly and Special K.
Yeah, Special Jelly. Oh yeah, you got special meaning.
Those two were comedy. That was a comedic episode.
Yeah, okay.
But when we go back to the juice itself, top juice, the thing that made me go back to tequila was the Elevaso extra añejo.
Yeah. I don't have it now because somebody drank it all.
That would be me, because that is something I order. I am not afraid to order on a regular basis.
Right, okay.
That is my number one for something that at $150, I probably would have never picked up. Definitely not ordered.
Without doing what it is that we were doing.
We're doing. Number 2, surprisingly enough, I really, really, really enjoy the Bradshaw.
Okay. And that we did today.
Yeah,
y'all might not. Well, at this point, you should have seen Bradshaw.
Yeah, at this point, you probably have seen it, but neat. It was like kind of fickled, and it took me a while to kind of start diving in deeper. And as you may, you've seen me smoke a couple cigars today.
Yeah.
I am a cigar lover. Basically because it allows me to work out and not get buzzed.
Yeah.
But do give me time to sit back and relax and enjoy the moment of relaxation. But that pairs, the flavors in that bourbon itself gives me a chance to go back and say, I like this type of cigar. This is going to pair well with X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, I got to take some of this home so I can pair it with these different cigars. to really sit down and enjoy in my evenings when I'm de-stressing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe a vodka would probably be the Blue Shark.
Okay. Blue Shark. Yeah.
Blue Shark. It's two vodkas that if you ever see me in a liquor store, I will always endorse. Simply because, one, they're delicious. Two, if you are going to mix something and you need it to go away, but you need the kick, that is Blue Shark and the Wheatley's.
Mm-hmm.
Those two are amazing because you can mix them. If you drink them straight, I don't want to say distilled water, but they're great drinks.
Yeah, they blend well.
They blend well. Yeah. The Effin is also one that's probably my number 3.
Top, yeah. They got a cool African American bottle design release too.
Oh, really?
I've been trying to find about it. I just saw it recently. I'm really surprised that you didn't mention what's over the top shoulder over there.
Oh, if nobody has ever watched a Jones and Mann episode and not known that I am a huge Buffalo Trace junkie.
Yeah.
The George T. Stagg is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
George T. Stagg, the Elijah Craig, the Eagle Rare, Ancient Edge. Oh, Elijah Craig is number 1. Don't get it confused. That is number 1.
Elijah Craig. You mean Eagle Rare?
No, E.T.
E.H. Taylor.
E.H. Taylor.
Okay. Yeah. We've been drinking.
We've been drinking. You can tell.
We've been celebrating this.
Let me turn this bottle around. That way I won't get it confused for you guys.
But we've been celebrating this. So I feel like, it's important for me to stress to you guys that this is a friendship that lives on beyond this.
Yeah, definitely.
You've been used to seeing me on the social media side, so that won't change. But I really just wanted to have an episode with Jones where we really just kind of display it. Let's rate this thing, and we're not going.
I feel like we need to do an extra episode.
You said Elijah Craig. So Elijah Craig 18. Where would you rate it?
Elijah Craig 18. I give it a solid 3.
Yeah. This particular bottle, I'm with you. I'm with a 3.5 maybe. Especially on the rocks, I go back to it. It tastes pretty good.
Yeah, you go back to it and it tastes slightly better.
It's not as great as the sample that I tried.
Yeah.
Maybe over time, after it sits for a while, some of those citrus notes will come alive. But that sample I had was freaking phenomenal. And it made me buy a second bottle. That's how good it was. But I'm really disappointed in this one overall. But I'm not an Elijah Craig fan from the jump. But I am a Jones fan. So, without further ado, definitely check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and TikTok. This is the end of an era and the beginning of a new one. Shouts out to my boy Jones as he goes on to kind of take a break from social media and all this stuff. And we rock on. Clink 'em and drink 'em. And we'll see you next time.
Oh man, that had me thinking of like the tops.
Mm-hmm.
I guess as we sit here and it's still kind of running, because you can take some of that out.
Oh yeah.
So as we're sitting here just kind of thinking, kind of rambling through over the past couple years. So your top rum, what would be your top rum?
It's a tie between the Cihuatan 8 and 12. I really enjoyed the 12. But I think it really exposed me to the fact that I love 12 years. I love 12 years in my whiskey. I love 12 years in my rum. So I really also enjoyed the Appleton's 12 year that you did for my birthday.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was that really, and I just saw recently that Appleton's releasing a 15 year. Haven't seen it anywhere, but yeah, from a rum standpoint, that's it.
Yeah, I think from a rum standpoint, my tops would be definitely the Cihuatan 12 year.
Mm-hmm.
That is my go-to for 12 year. I wish it was more readily available in the Southeast or even online.
Yeah.
Number 2 is definitely the Bumbu, which is probably a surprise to you.
Yeah. Which I don't knock Bumbu, but you probably, when you say the Bumbu, you mean the original.
Definitely the original.
And that's a spice, so I put that in a different category.
Okay. Well, I bunch them all together.
Okay.
Because I don't drink a lot of rum.
Yeah. What about tequila?
Tequilas, you already know what my number 1 is. Elevaso.
Yeah. I really liked Siempre. I liked Fortaleza. I liked Suerte. Swall is another really good one. I think that appeals to the masses. Vodka, we already said, was Blue Shark and Wheatley's. Maybe Effin on the end. Effin was the first, and then Wheatley's took it over, and then I think
Blue Shark just kind of took the...
what about Scotch? We never really did a ton of Scotch.
We didn't do a lot of Scotch, but going back to tequilas, I did like the Terramana.
Yeah, for the money.
For the money at the price point, that was really good. The Coralejo Reposado. The blue bottle?
Yeah, okay. That was decent.
Chill it?
That was decent. I'm going to say
chill it. That's,
everything else about Coralejo is trash.
Garbage. Vodka, we hit the top 3. Rum, we hit.
Gin.
You asked me about Scotch, right?
Oh, it's Scotch, my bad.
Scotch was definitely the Johnny Walker Green Label.
Yeah, I'm with you. If it ain't Johnny Walker Green, it's
the Abalur, the Monkey Shoulder,
and Abalur Bunda.
Yes.
Now I did try a couple of things while I was in Bourbon Trail. I tried Glenfiddich Grand Cru, which you didn't try that. That was good. No. I tried what Nadura. I think that's Glenlivet Nadura with Natural. That was good too. But
was it Dalmore 12?
That was good.
That was good. That is really good. I guess on Scotch, low peat, more blended single malts.
Yeah.
The guy at work gave me a bottle of
Stranahan whiskey though.
Yeah, that is really good. That is that is probably the if you know how you pour it in a glass and you don't get to it immediately, but you keep smelling it.
Yeah,
that is one of the best smells I've had possibly ever.
What about cognacs?
Cognacs. Ooh, still not the cognac guy anymore.
Yeah.
That was it.
Deleuze.
Deleuze
was really. I thought Deleuze was really good.
That was effing delicious, guys.
Yeah.
Keep it PG for you guys. That was good.
Japanese. We never did a Japanese whiskey. Well, we did.
We
did Toki. We did. I think you tried Nadura. Kura. But I bought that Yamazaki. The Yamazaki is my favorite.
Yeah, I'm laughing because when I remember going to Japan, and I can't remember what whiskey it was, but it was awesome. But it's not any of the ones that we've tried.
I think it might be the Yamazaki though.
It might be. I'll try it before I go, but that was just not. So vodkas,
we did vodka.
Vodkas.
Yeah, we did vodka.
We did vodka, gin. Did we ever do these Sapphire?
No, we didn't do Sapphire. I had a couple of gins over there, Empress. But I think the only thing that we had that in gin that we really both enjoyed
was Striped Pig.
Striped Pig and Hendrix.
Hendrix was good as well.
Yeah.
The Strike Pig I did enjoy. It had a good balance of flavors.
Yeah. And I'm working on my decanter in bond. I'm gonna add a couple things to it this year and try and get samples out there, y'all. But that's it, man. I mean, I think we covered, a lot over this time frame, and this is not the end. There's more that we'll cover.
What more guests?
Huh?
Guys, please accept the guests.
Yeah, with more guests. More guests. So, and it won't all be hot babes. I'm gonna have guys into well, I know that's what everybody's like. Where's the hot babes? Where the hot babes?
Where the hot babes?
Yeah, hot babes.
Sorry guys, I'm not a hot. Well, maybe not for the guys. I knew you loved that one.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good.
Give me
man.
the hot uncle. Give me the hot uncle.
You get a hot uncle. I'm not gonna say you the hot uncle, but
no.
If anybody wants to say he's the hot uncle, then by all means go ahead.
Then in every family, like in every black family, right?
There's a creepy uncle.
You have a creepy uncle, a bougie uncle, a fat uncle, right? Mm-hmm. So the creepy uncle, I'm assuming everybody knows that the creepy uncle is the guy that sits in the basement watching.
Yeah, we don't. Let's not trigger anybody.
Right.
So
the bougie uncle is typically the uncle that has all of the finer things, meaning that he looks for the most expensive things.
That's you. You the bougie uncle.
No. Just because I like nice cars, nice fabrics,
that's the bougie uncle.
But I think you mainly enjoy me, the fat uncle. Just because I'm not fat, guys, does not mean he does not enjoy me coming here
and cooking. Yeah.
Making sure that the food tastes good.
Yeah.
The liquor is good.
Yeah.
And everybody's taken care of.
Yeah, but that's a fat bougie uncle.
Nah. Okay, a fat bougie uncle.
you can be the FB uncle. Yeah.
But that's typically why I'm called the fat uncle, is because I do love to cook. I do love my libations. So, yeah. And that's how we pretty much got started.
That's how it works.
Is those palates. Is getting, tasting stuff and seeing where we go.
Yeah.
So we have rambled on about all the things that we have enjoyed over the last 3 years, guys. And I would really greatly appreciate if you support Mann and
Jones N Mann.
Jones N Mann continuing in the success of carrying on this brand, and really just follow him on the TikTok. Is it
TikTok, Instagram, whatever you want to do. See me in the streets. Whatever.
Yeah, see him on the streets. Check him out.
Yeah.
It's Jones and Mann, and although I will not be a regular contributor, I will still be here to try different spirits as the time
basically, you mean the high dollar, super hard to find stuff, but that works. That works. But you know what? That's what I share with my boy anyway. So
that's what.
But hey, this really what he mean. Oh yeah. That extra rare stuff, yeah. Let me get it on that.
That bottle that I can't find that I might want to try.
Yeah. The one that makes you drive up. Ooh, I never seen that before. I'm gonna drive up and try that today. Yeah.
I've got a couple hours. I got some road time.
I love it,
yeah,
man.
This is the bachelor that you will normally get with us.
This has been the greatest. I appreciate it in every shape, form, and fashion. Keep an eye out. Jones and Mann, click 'em and drink 'em.